say she wanna dance, but she don't know how to. Whoa, I'm iced out, ooh, looking like a star. Whoa, her name is Jenny, ooh, bitch don't have no panties. Whoa.
Fellas, you may or may not know if you've been living under a rock. We have gone to battle over the last few days, and let me tell y'all, we have officially won the war. I apologize, I know I look like absolute garbage. I just woke up from a very unplanned 3-hour nap. But you best believe, boys, I just woke up to some of the best news I have seen in months. All of us together as a collective community, spearheaded by the likes of Bordeaux, Not the Expert, we have won this battle versus EA Sports for the greater good. Extremely quick rundown to get you guys caught up to speed if you don't know what I'm talking about. EA Sports, unfortunately, did decide to add microtransactions to College Football 27 offline game modes, such as Road to Glory and Dynasty mode. It's not just them adding it in, they purposely took away settings to make it harder to incentivize you guys to spend money on the game, to progress your coach faster, and to progress your Road to Glory player faster. And it's not even just that from the surface, it's the fact that, like, oh my god, what is this going to lead to? If we're allowing this now, what will EA do 5 years down the future? Is, like, Dynasty going to be a separate paid mode? Like, in Madden 27 franchise? Are you going to have to pay to make trades? It's way, way deeper than them just adding a few microtransactions here and there. And the community was fed up with it. Bordeaux, Not the Expert, and a bunch of other YouTubers put their relationships on the line with EA Sports. Nobody thought we could win. Yet here we are, boys. We have made a multi-billion-dollar company make an official statement and revert their decisions. And oh my god, dude, let me tell you, I'll be honest, I never in a trillion years thought they were going to take the microtransactions out of the game modes. I thought maybe we get some middle ground. Like, I've been doing this for over a decade, fellas. I've been playing EA titles for like a full-time job for almost a decade of my life. And 9 times out of 10, like, EA has always stood firm with their decisions like this, especially when it involves them making some extra money. So, like, again, I thought, like, maybe we get some middle ground out of all the ruckus that we caused. I didn't think we were going to have them completely reverse course. So their statement released as of an hour ago, Happy College Football 27 launch week. An update from the College Football 27 team. This is what I get for underestimating all this, man. Thank you for your continued passion and for the incredible response to College Football 27. We love this game and this sport. College football is and always will be about the sights, sounds, pageantry, traditions, and atmospheres of Saturday. In College Football 27, we aspire to deliver the deepest experience to date with all new Dynasty Blueprint, new positions in Road to Glory, and the best college football gameplay yet. However, your feedback on Road to Glory and Dynasty is that we've missed the mark with the introduction of paid progression options. This was added independent of deeper mode progression with the aim to give players more choice, but what you said is they're not adding the value that we've intended. Tomorrow morning, literally Saturday morning, just 3 or 4 days after we started this movement, or should I say Bordeaux started this movement, we will remove all paid progression options from Road to Glory and Online Dynasty. Never in a trillion years did I actually think we were going to get EA Sports to remove microtransactions from their Dynasty and Road to Glory. Insane scenes. Absolute cinema. Now, an unfortunate side effect of removing paid progression is that players that have college football point balances in their wallets will not be able to apply the balances in Road to Glory or Dynasty. Our goal for live service plans in College Football 28 and beyond will be to deliver valuable features and content with greater transparency and communication. Again, that's very important because, like, one of the main issues with this entire thing was the fact they were just, like, so sneaky in adding all these microtransactions to Dynasty mode and Road to Glory. Didn't tell any of their creators, who was pretty much blindsided making early content, had no idea that it was going to be in the game. They didn't release it in their marketing information. So yeah, they have got to be more transparent when they do crazy stuff like that. We're moving fast to respond to your feedback in-game, so stay tuned to follow-up communications next week, where we'll take you through more design details and share our goals for College Football 27. We love this game. We love this community. We love college football. CFB 27 is our third and best CFB ever yet, and we can't wait to see you on the field. Your dev team, hashtag CFB Go Play. Gentlemen, I am proud to inform you we have won. And here are these legends on the right side. Bordiddy, Drewski, Bingle. None of this would have been possible without these three, man. There's if it was just me, dude, no chance, no chance at all this happened. Little do you guys know, and I'll just go ahead and break the news, Bordeaux meticulously planned this entire thing from the very beginning, knew about it all, knew about all the microtransactions. He did all this just to spearhead his 2035 Kentucky governorship run. Smart guy, smart guy. But again, without this bad boy, none of this would have been possible. So go ahead, build the statue. That's what EA Sports needs to do to make everything right. Not only do they need to take the microtransactions out of the game, as they already said they are tomorrow, build that Bordeaux statue out front of the headquarters. But again, man, I don't feel like I did much. I don't feel like I really had much of a say in all this. But I do have to say, I'm proud of the boys. I'm proud of the community, man, because like this, there's been nothing like this to ever happen before. Like I know everybody is just so incredibly tired of these big companies just taking advantage of their consumers, trying to milk them for every last dollar possible. And like the last safe haven that we all felt like we had was the old college football game, the old dynasty mode, just playing solo, playing by yourself, playing with yourself. It always just felt like a safe space that could block out all the money milkers of the world. And unfortunately, it finally came for those modes this year. But I genuinely am hopeful and I am confident that our movement this week is going to keep that from happening in the future. Like genuinely, I want to be optimistic here, and I really feel like this movement completely changed the trajectory of sports games. Not just for College Football 27, but for Madden 27 and future titles, for every other title that EA Sports have. And I know this is something you do not want to hear. Nobody wants to hear it right now. But you do have to say, like, look at what 2K's done. Look at what some of the other big companies have done. They have never listened to their consumer like this. Like, and I don't want to hear it, but you do have to say, for the people that fought for us at EA Sports, I do know, I tell you guys for a fact, I do know there are so many people at EA Sports where this decision was way above their head. They could do nothing about it. They fought tooth and nail for us. So kudos to those. And genuinely, you guys should be doing the same, because we have got to let those people know that are fighting for us within those EA headquarters doors that we appreciate what they have done, because without them, even with our noise, like this would never have been possible. The higher ups up there don't necessarily care so much about the noise as you think. But it was the guys at EA Sports that I know that were fighting for us and were able to do the impossible, getting the microtransactions all the way out of Dynasty mode and all the way out of Road to Glory. But again, man, shout out the boys, shout out Bordeaux, shout out Bingle, shout out Not the Expert, shout out Eric Elweather, shout out MMG, shout out even Yo Boy Pizza. Yo Boy Pizza made a YouTube short on this. Yo Boy Pizza stays out of everything. So for him to make a YouTube short, that's how you know this bad boy was serious. And most importantly, shout out to you guys. Because without you guys, none of this was possible. Yeah, you could just have a couple of us yapping at the machine, but without you, this would have never happened. So give you guys a respectful clap as we have won the battle. And I genuinely don't think you guys understand how insane this is. And the one thing from here, realistically, is we do got to make sure we keep our heads on a swivel, because there's a chance they try to replace this with something else. But at least in the interim, we have won the battle. No matter what they decide to do in the future, hopefully nothing crazy in College Football 27, we've just got to make sure, no matter what, that they keep those microtransactions out of our offline game modes. They can't be in Dynasty, they can't be in Road to Glory, they can't be in Madden franchise. And I do hope, although I'm not optimistic, that other companies like 2K will see this, because that's one thing I'm thankful for, as EA hasn't turned into a 2K. 2K, it might be too far gone, but let us hope we were successfully able to stop EA in their tracks before they became a 2K. So again, make sure if you live within the state lines of Kentucky, that when Bordeaux announces that 2035 governorship run, you vote for him. He deserves it. Good guy.